Do you both have burst sentries?
Oh, I have a sniper one.
I have a burst.
Sleeper, last one.
You have 3 in front of you.
Yep.
He's awake.
Shoot.
Right, next one real quick. Still awake. Alright, we're clear.
Hi. Jesus.
Up. You woke up the other guy. Top side. Room's up. I'm on cooldown right now for the bio tracker. There we go.
It's us all.
Okay, that was a missed Abby. I apologise. I didn't know that.
You're fine. What are you apologizing for?
Because shooting and then waking everybody up.
Oh
I
no,
think
they
we've
were
already
already
done that.
awake. Yeah. When enemy screams in the room, then the room will automatically wake up.
Okay. I didn't
So-
realise I'd. Do you know what? Let me turn up the resistance on my middle mouse. There we go. I accidentally slid to weapon 2.
Oh, that happens to me sometimes. Yeah.
I've turned the resistance up, so hopefully it won't.
Yeah. But we're only meleeing because we would
Yeah.
want to save ammo. But
Yeah.
survival
Yeah,
is the highest priority, so shooting is okay.
Coming out.
You could go on the terminal and list a key, and then you could query those keys.
There's only one key and it's in zone 33.
I will say that for this mission specifically, we don't have to go through every room. It's your choose your own adventure type of mission.
Well, it says zone 33. Would that be connected to door 332, or is it not that simple?
On the doors, it'll tell you the room next to it, along with the other rooms that come after it. So for this one, as an example, it
There's a
goes
door
to
over here.
41. Yeah, the one over there will lead to 33. But it's your choice. The one on the west needs a key, the north is a free door, and then the east is a class 2 alarm.
I'm hearing
that-
free door.
Free door? That's what you want?
This door.
Wow.
There is a scout in that zone. So on the bio tracker we have 2 guys in the front, another pair 2 on the right hand side, and 3 more in the far back. Scouts in the next room, not this one.
And one right in front of us.
This place will be swarming in seconds.
Should be 2 in front of us. Yeah, it's the second one. Alright, there's 2 on green, or Rocky I guess. Someone's awake.
Why not? Don't scream. Oh.
Oh,
What?
I think you're lagging. Yeah, on my screen he was dead, and then all of a sudden he flung. You should have 4 more enemies in this room. They're spread apart, so take them out one by one. That guy woke up. And the room's up.
This game, yeah.
Oh, we're clear. Scout's alone by himself. So you know that, well, you already know that you can melee scouts, which is a good thing, because that's what you should be doing. But if you're not as confident, then it's okay to shoot the scout with certain guns to the head. Let's see. Scouter gun can kill it, and combat shotgun can also go for it.
Touch the feelers.
Watch out for the feelers.
Don't need to draw attention to ourselves.
I have a DMR, does that help?
No, I don't think DMR can kill it.
And then I have a shotgun, combat shotgun.
Yeah,
It
but
looks like it's suppressed.
the shotgun, you need to be close in order to deal enough damage. There is a damage drop-off in this game. If we had a C-foam launcher, you could also C-foam the scout and then melee it together.
The dude with the tentacles, am I okay just to pop it in the head?
Yeah, as long as you're going for the head.
Yeah.
And it has to be a full charge. Okay. Well, now he's invulnerable. Gotta wait for him to stop screaming. Alright. Every time a scout triggers, we get a wave of enemies. They spawn from
Oh.
the south. Actually, I would like if we save this door for the future
yeah.
one.
Yeah, of course.
None left.
We have a lot more enemies. Right. Those should be the last one.
Oh, it's a big guy.
Yeah, we're clear. Nice one.
Yes.
So I'm assuming that you didn't fully charge when you hit the scout.
That is on me. That was me. That
Right.
was...
Yeah, it's no problem. It's just as long as you learn from the tiny mistakes that are made.
I was fully charged, and then when I went to stab him, he moved out of range, and then I had to redo it, but by that point he was already in his animation too.
Yeah. Oh, you could also, if you're too close to the scout, like really close to the scout, you can have a chance to go under him, and it won't be able to touch you. Because if the feelers come out as an umbrella, so if you're
Yeah.
close enough, you're under the feeler.
Cool.
Yeah. But if you don't want to risk that, you could always just run backwards. We have 5 enemies in a line on the left-hand side. There's 2 on the right-hand side. And that scout's in the other zone. We don't have to worry about it. Nice. Perfectly timed as well. Don't kill this one yet,
Oh shit.
because you want to watch out for the other feelers in the distance. Whenever they twitch, they increase their range of aggro, and that's how you get long aggro, long range aggro. So we have 3 more enemies left in this room. 2 of them are in a line. 1 of them's at the door.
Oh, he's up.
There you go. Nice. Oh, hey. So if you are curious what the objective item looks like, here's one of them. They're personal IDs. And we got 1 out of 12.
Resource locker here.
So we'll refill for sentries, I guess. There's another door here.
All out.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enemies in this next room.
Sleepers.
2 in front, 3 on the right. There's an extra one on the far north down the slope. Oh, that's long range aggro. He's up. You guys can shoot if you need to. It's a couple of enemies here.
Ooh.
Do you know about the shove mechanic?
Nope.
So when you have your melee weapon out, you could just right click and that'll temporarily stun enemies and knock them back, preventing them from attacking you and preventing them from screaming. You can only do this enough on one enemy at a time, essentially, because if the cooldown is too long, so that you can't really do it to multiple enemies.
Okay.
Ooh, this box had 2 IDs in it.
Very
Go.
nice.
And then this one had ammo.
Very
So-
nice.
Oh, also, if you're holding anything besides your melee, you could always press C, I believe, is the default, to swap to your melee and automatically do a shove. So if you're ever in like a...
No, I changed it to mouse 4.
Oh, okay. That's actually
So
not that
stuff
bad.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to have a mouse that had the extra buttons and then it broke.
This has a lot of buttons.
Yeah.
I tend to program them, especially the voice one for when you're not in Discord.
Oh, yeah, when you do the voice lines.
3, 2, 1, go.
Anyways,
This door.
we have 4 enemies in a cluster near the right-hand side.
Please step into the
There are 3 IDs in here. I checked on the terminal.
Nice.
bioscan sequence completed. Door unlocked.
These are probably big.
Shout it.
Big guy here.
Oh!
We got
Okay, so fun fact
Literally
about big guys.
Uh-oh.
They usually spawn in pairs. So if you see one, just know that there's probably a second one nearby. And if you see 3, there's probably 4. Yeah. These big guys are a bit too close to each other, so if we melee one, the other one is guaranteed to wake up. We can just shoot them instead of just trying to stealth it.
Is that a...
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're shooting them.
Nice countdown.
Sorry, I didn't realize we were doing a countdown.
No, you're good. It's fine. Oh, room's clear. It's one way to do it.
Not the most efficient way, I got fucked.
Shoot everything.
Yeah. Tool refill for... I guess sentries are fine. I'll give it to the mind deployer.
easy.
There's a scout in
Yeah,
the next
mine's
room though.
Thank you very much. It is a scout. Nice.
Oh, I have the bug, so I can't ping the scout. That's unfortunate.
Ah,
Yeah, I thought I had the fix for that. Oh well. Here's what we could do. I could shoot the scout for us, and then we could fall back, mine the door.
I have a bunch of mines. Don't think I really don't need this much mines anyways.
I'm gonna melee this scout.
Nice, nice.
We have a cluster of 3 on the north and 5 on the south.
Be cautious.
That should be the last guy near you. I think room is clear.
Here it
We have an ID here.
I found the last two IDs.
Oh. I don't usually do this, but normally you want to save medpacks before alarms. But I'm kind of lazy to hold on to it, so I'm just gonna give it to you.
Is there any possible right?
I got it.
That's how we.
Not the noob players, eh?
Almost
No,
our
20% health.
rations, or we
Yeah.
That's well. He has a medpack. He could give it to you guys.
Yeah.
I'm good. Unless
Because we're forced to do an alarm in the next door that we go to.
Yeah.
how we can place
There you go.
It's not good.
testing this
Yes.
for catching this number and what exactly
Let me try to find an artifact. I guess that'll be the next thing you guys can learn. I mean, I guess you've already seen artifacts since you're collecting boosters, or at least someone has.
yeah, they're the things that are oddly brightly coloured.
Yes.
They stand out compared to the kind of tones of grey.
So there's 3 types of artifacts. You have your muted, your bold, and your aggressive artifacts. Each of them have different levels of, I guess, effectiveness. So obviously the aggressive ones are more powerful, but they're very rare to come across. And if you find one, it doesn't mean you're guaranteed to get a booster. All it means is you increase your progress to obtain a booster. So when you press O, O will show you your objectives and boosters. On the left-hand side, you see your current objective, and on the right-hand side, you see your username with your boosters that you're currently using in the level. You could also click on the arrow key to see other people's boosters. So I could see Rocky's boosters and Airyn's boosters as well. And then on the right-hand side of that, you see the artifacts collected. It shows the 3 categories, the amount of artifacts you've collected, and your progress toward the specific artifact. So when your progress is above 1, it means you'll get 1 booster. So if your progress is 2, then you have 2 boosters at the end of the level.
Okay. And if you have 0.58, you've got 0.58 chance of getting one.
No, you get 0
Huh?
boosters. It needs to be
okay.
above 1 in order for you to get a booster.
Okay. Makes sense.
Your progress will save and carry over to the next level, so that's the nice thing about it. Yep. Anyways, since we're doing an alarm here, we could mine this door and have the sentries facing this open door here,
This door.
since all the enemies will spawn behind that door. Oh, I guess I should be explaining that as well. Do you guys know how enemy spawns work?
Nope.
Okay, so this one, it's better if you open the map. It'll be easier to explain. So on the map here, you see how this line is solid red?
Uh-huh.
That means it's an alarm. If you look at this other door on the other end, it's not solid red. It has like a little gap in between or whatever, and it's a light pinkish color. That just indicates it's a free door most of the time. But
No, that one says it requires a particular key.
oh, well, yes. In this specific case, if it has text next to it that says like requires key black, then it obviously needs a key card. But since we're doing this alarm in this room here, enemies are usually programmed to spawn 2 rooms away. So here's room 0, the next room up here is room 1, and this is room 2. So they'll spawn in this second room here. That's why we close the door and we mine it, and we also want to put our sentries here, facing this entrance point.
Okay, so it gets them in the back.
Oh, okay. To further clarify, it doesn't matter if sentries face the front or back, because they no longer do extra damage when they're hitting the back. That used to be a thing in GTFO, but they got rid of that. So now it doesn't matter.
Okay. So the benefit of having them face this way versus face that way or that way.
You just want them to face the choke point of the door here. Since all the enemies, even if they take whatever path they feel like, they'll still funnel toward this single door. And that's where the sentries should be facing.
So is there a benefit to having them in this room
For
versus this room?
this alarm, no, not really.
Oh.
There's no benefit.
So if I was to put it, for instance, here.
Yeah, it'll make no difference. If, for example, we do this alarm, but let's say theoretically, we forgot to clear out that second room that they spawned in, then if your sentry was close enough, probably if you put your sentry here, it would wake up the sleepers in this room.
Okay,
So
makes sense.
that is the only like off case scenario. Yeah.
What's
But,
this?
That is your ladder. So if you walk over there,
Okay.
you'll see that ladder. Yeah.
Those are boxes, we know that.
Yes, you have your open boxes, you have their terminals. You have like on the signs, it'll show you what room and zone you're in. So that's actually a cool thing. If you walk up to a sign that hasn't been recognized, and it'll update the map live, and it'll show the zone 38. Yeah, and then you can always draw on the map. You can use your arrow keys to draw perfect lines, or you could just hold your left mouse and just use your WASD keys as well. So that's how you draw diagonal lines, if you ever want to do that.
Ooh, I feel like Tron.
Alright, well, I'm ready to start the alarm whenever you guys are. It's only a class 2.
Please step into the bioscan.
You hear that? Sounds like a pack. Yes, I hear it. I hear it too well. There's more coming!
I will say that when scans are slow, it means they'll go far for the distance.
Bioscan sequence completed.
Ooh, they're coming from underneath.
Should be a few more. Yep, there we go. And Sentry did a good job. So do you know why a class 2 alarm is class 2?
No.
So it's the number on the door.
The number represents the amount of scans you need, like amount of set of scans you need to do. So this was class 2 because the first scan it was a full team, and then the next set was a cluster of 4. In this room we have around 7 enemies, usually 4 on the right, and it seems like the rest of them are on the left hand side. So far it's only one guy on the left, so he's pretty much by himself.
I've got.
There's-
Which one are you going for?
Don't make a
Okay.
sound. I'll call their friends and we'll be in deep.
Yes. Not too bad. We could check out the left hand side.
There's a hole in the wall here as well.
A few more enemies.
Right side.
Yeah, it's a cluster of 4 on the south, and then 3 enemies on the east. You guys have your compass enabled?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, just making sure. I wasn't sure if it was a default. Oh, he's awake. Oh, it's a chain reaction.
Up.
Yeah, this
Oh,
room
shit.
is partially up. Yeah, the other guy's still sleeping, by the way. It's just this one. Just gonna permanently stagger it until one of you get here to melee. And then when you shove enemies, it actually deals damage, but it's very low. It's just 1 damage, essentially.
Ooh, health. Hello. And ammo.
Yeah. I guess I'll give you this.
All out.
Right, 85, 40, 30.
Stop pissing about. I'm trying to help.
Yeah. I guess we could mine the door. They only go through one of them.
Last one.
Ammo.
Oh yeah, there's an ID here if you guys want to pick that up.
Here it is.
Another ID over here.
I found it.
Rocky, do you know about diagonal mines? You could try to put one on that corner. Which... So I guess opening this would make it easier, but you could try this corner. It'll be more effective. A little higher and more to the right.
What's this?
So teaching him about mine placements. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it's
So-
a mine. Okay.
Yeah, diagonal mines are really effective on small doors, but you don't want to do them for big doors though. There's no point in doing it for a big door. It's actually worse if you do it for a big door. Yeah, and I guess we could put down a sentry before we start the alarm.
Where
This-
about?
This door is a class 3 alarm, so... as long as you have it facing this door, your sentry is
How
a
do you
good
know
spot.
it's a class 3 alarm?
If you go to the east side, you see the security door. When you walk up to it, it'll say warning, class 3 alarm.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's always good to check the next door before you pull it.
Ooh.
And I believe we're prepped.
No, I haven't put my thing down.
Oh. Oh, another thing is I'm looking at your ammo, specifically blue. If you want to balance your weapons before you hand out ammo, since giving an ammo pack will give 20% approximately to your main weapon and 30% to your secondary. So try to use your machine gun more before giving yourself ammo.
Yeah, I realised I equipped the wrong gun.
I'm ready when you guys are.
This door.
Yep.
Anyone gonna do the honors? Pulling the
This
alarm?
door.
Please step into the bioscan.
So this is our second set of scans. This was a class 3 alarm. We're gonna have one more scan. So this is our last set of scans. you're in the front, I would crouch so that people in the back can shoot. We have a few stragglers. That last guy is stuck. I guess we could try to end his misery. Oh no, he's coming in. It's just slow. Alright, we're clear. You can move on to the next room. Although we did get the key. If we want, we could backtrack to the other door instead. Oh hey, here's an artifact. That should be a muted artifact.
Some glow sticks in there.
When you pick up artifacts, they apply to the entire team, so it doesn't matter who picked it up.
Sleepers.
One small guy in front of me. I'm counting 4 in this room. They're fairly spread apart.
Got one behind. Oh, what's that one? This chap here.
Nice. So
Jib jib.
every enemy in this game would have a weak point. For these normal guys, the small strikers and shooters, their back will usually you'll deal double damage on their back, and if you go for the head, that's also another double damage. If you go for both the back of the head, that's quadruple the damage you're gonna deal.
Nice.
So yeah, you'll figure that out. Like when you're charging your melee weapons, you actually don't need to charge them fully if you're going for their weak spots. Oh, the head is triple? Okay. That could be true as well. I don't know the exact multipliers, but I definitely know that you deal more damage when you go for those weak spots.
Okay.
Alright, this room has a cluster of 4 in the front and then a group of 5 spread out far back. If enemies are unsynchronized, you could always use your flashlights to resynchronize them. Although try not to flash them too much, or else we won't get a chance to move up.
I'll take the one on the left.
Yeah, try not to move when they're... Okay, well now we gotta go for it. Room is still sleeping. 1 on the left. We have a line of 3 on the right. Yeah, when they're like making that noise and they're like flinching, you typically don't want to move at all or don't want to shine your light on them.
There's one below us. Oh, you've got him. Thanks. Oh, oh.
He's awake. Oh, the room is up now. Fire tracker's on cooldown. There we go. Yeah, you guys can use your guns, that's fine. Should be the last one. Ah, we're clear.
Yeah, there was too many there to try and melee.
Yeah. And sometimes it's better to just pull the room and just shoot the enemies. There's another one here. Oh, you friendly fired. Okay, so do we want to go to this door or do we want to go back for the key door?
What's the key gonna give us, other than just the secondary?
Well, there's no secondary in this mission, but it's just going to give you access to another door. Both doors have enough IDs to complete the mission. It's a matter of preference and like
Well,
The
go
this.
with
ID
you,
door's
Lee.
closer to the exit.
It's true. Oh, actually, we already found all the IDs. So at this point, we could actually extract now, or we could just continue exploring, just for the fun of it.
I don't mind.
Yes, the eastern zones are basically alarms. The ones we did on the north were full of scouts, and the western zone is just full of big guys. That's every zone has a theme for this mission.
Okay.
But we can extract right now if you don't want to explore anymore.
Is there a benefit to exploring? Will we get anything additional, or is it just?
No, it's just for fun. You don't get any like achievements or. Well, I mean, I guess you could try to melee a giant by yourself. That is one achievement.
Oh.
But it's up to you. If you want to check out the giant zone, there's a. You got to plug in the key.
Bioscan satellite to the bioscan.
Stop bouncing around for a second.
Bioscan sequence completed. Door unlocked.
We have one giant in front of us. It's gonna be downstairs. Oh yeah, this is also a little foggy. Okay, he's not a giant. It's a small guy.
Sleepers.
We could take the balcony up here. So this way we have a better visual. You guys could probably hear the giants. There's enemies below me. There's one. Yeah, there's a total of 5 enemies in this room. We're all in the fog. Hey, here's a giant. Okay. There's actually 2 giants here. And then one small. Don't move, don't move. Yeah, as soon as you see them flinching, or if you hear them flinching, you don't want to move.
With the giants, do we have to stand up to actually reach their head?
Quiet. Sleepers.
Yes. Do you want to try to go for the achievement, or do we just want to try to do this as a team? Okay, I guess you're going for it. Nice. Oh, you woke up the other giant. Yep, and you got
Oh,
smacked.
he hits hard.
Yeah, they're strong. Room's full. Expect more smalls than giants on the east side. Oh, that's a good clip. Oh, nice scattergun. Okay. Yeah, maybe we could try to teach you how to melee giants effectively. Scattergun.exe, yeah. So when you do a full charge on the limbs of the giant, it'll break and that'll stagger the giant, buying you time to melee the other limb. This room has 5 enemies, and there's probably 2 giants. Yeah, there's a giant on your left. Cancel, cancel. Well, you long range aggro, and the small guy woke up the entire room. Giants are right. That's really bad.
When you say cancel, is there actually a button to cancel, or is it just don't aim
You can
at
right
the head?
click.
Okay.
I probably should have taught you that, yeah. Let me revive you, and then you could experiment that right now.
I got you.
So when you hold left click to charge your melee, just press right click to cancel it.
Ah.
Yep.
Good to know.
Yeah, for the longest time I was always like charging and then if I want to cancel I would just look away and just release the left click. But that's dangerous. Because if you accidentally hit something, it'll wake up the room. Anyways.
Stop pissing
continue
about on
moving.
the last one.
Yeah, here's another free door.
Please step into the bioscan.
Next zone has more giants for us to practice. It's very foggy down here.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, there should be almost all giants in the
Bioscan
next
sequence
room.
completed. Door unlocked.
That's very reassuring.
Actually, there's a few smalls, but they're kind of clumped up together. Hopefully we can find one by himself, and then we'll have one of you practice your melees. Oh,
Oh,
never mind,
shit.
you woke him up. Just try to melee him. No, he screamed. The room's up. Oh, these are chickens. Interesting. I'll ping as soon as I can. There we go. Hey, we're clear.
Was that me climbing the ladder?
Climbing ladders do count as movement, so possibly. Yeah, and then crouching up and down is also considered movement. Any movement near enemies will cause them to trigger. Ooh, this room is packed as well.
Sleepers here.
We have two on the west side.
Let them sleep, and we'll be home and dry.
Okay, we could take care of the small and then we'll let one of you take care of the giants, I guess. Yeah, you crouch. Oh, you woke up the giant.
Oh, my bad.
And the room is up. Oh, and he just casually walks into the wall. This entire room's up. We can shoot. It's fine.
I have any bloody ammo.
If we need to, we could mine the door. There's quite a few enemies here. Okay, no mine. Sentry would be nice. There's a few chickens or giant shooters. That's not good. Let me fall back even further. Alright. I think we have a few giants left. Oh, they're just shooters, okay. Room clear. That's no problem.
Relax, mate. It's all good.
You placed it vertically. You were looking on the edge then. Yeah, so even if you have let's say, boxes or shelves in between you and the giant. If you're still crouching close enough to the giant, it'll sometimes still get triggered. Yeah, this game can be wonky like that.
Not ideal, Governor.
Yeah. Oh, we have these med packs for you.
I see those as a lost cause.
Last one.
I
Well,
think the passive regen will cover my 20%.
yeah, there's more enemies here if we want to practice. A few more giants. This is actually a great example of a room divider. This staircase is a room divider. So even though we used bullets and we shot on the other side, it did not wake up the next room.
Right.
Trying to find a... Okay, this giant on me is isolated.
Okay, I'm behind you.
Yeah, if you want to practice your melee on this.
So, what, limb first, or?
Typically you want to go for their back of the head to deal the most damage. And then after that, you charge for their limbs. I'll let you do this by yourself. So you're gonna charge and go for the next room's up, by the way. Just heads up.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah, you
I
want to
was
keep it.
surrounded by them.
There isn't enough time to charge up, I didn't know.
Yeah, spear charges slowly, but if you keep your distance, it won't smack you as heavily. Okay, that's my bad. You
Thank
ran
you.
into my
Okay,
shot.
I ran into bullets.
I'll go for this revive. It's a small shooter, or a big shooter on me. We could try meleeing this. He's perfectly harmless. These guys don't melee you, so as long as you stun them, they can't really shoot back. Oh, the room is clear now.
They nearly had us there.
They nearly had us there, Governor. Apples and pears.
I probably should also clarify that you don't need a full charge to break the limbs of the big guys.
Do we want to head towards the extraction now? Or is
Yeah,
significant enough to carry on?
Stop bouncing around for a second.
well, I mean, we can extract. There's nothing more to do, unless if you want to do the other class alarm. But honestly, I think we're just wasting time at this point. We had enough practice.
I don't need any more practice. I know how to die. I've had loads of practice to that.
And then for extraction, not every one needs to be there. As long as one person is there, they can extract for the whole team.
Okay.
So in case when you get to the harder levels, and then some of you get downed, the surviving members can extract and complete the mission for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is leave someone at the rear.
Yeah, have always have someone be very conservative and play
Yeah.
safe for the rest of the team, just in case.